Today I'm at the Rotterdam School of Management with Jerry Luftman. Jerry is founder and managing director of Global Institute of IT Management in New York. Or is it?
The world.
In the world.
That's why we're called global.
Yeah, okay. Jerry has written 18 books on the area of IT management, is a former IBM CIO, and his focus now is on business and IT alignment. You mentioned yesterday about infrastructure, get out of infrastructure. Could you elaborate or comment on that?
You can't get out of infrastructure, like you can't get out of electricity and you can't get out of water or telecommunications. But I think like water and telecommunications and electricity, we needn't focus as much attention with our own internal staff on delivering those services. Infrastructure, IT infrastructure, is clearly important, but that's typically not where we're going to get the differentiators that are going to help us be more successful against our competitors. You know, some people might not like this, but there's no value to infrastructure. In fact, there's no value to the applications that run on the infrastructure. The value comes from how IT works with the business partners to change what they're doing, that takes advantage of the applications that run on the infrastructure. So the further you get to this right-hand side of working closer with the business to help them change, that's where the bigger opportunities are. That's where the bigger compensations and salaries are. Not that you won't make a good income in IT working on infrastructure, but we are seeing more and more of IT infrastructure being outsourced to cloud, and cloud is clearly providing an easier vehicle to provide those services. In fact, not only are we seeing it as an important strategic initiative for IT to move more things to external clouds, in a lot of organizations we're seeing shadow IT pop up by leveraging cloud service providers, which is not always a bad thing to do. So it's happening all around us, as we said, with many other technologies. And it's likely the right thing to do, because what we want to do is leverage these service providers and their ability to provide the infrastructure and let us provide the IT support that is specific to our industry, that's specific to our business, in writing those applications and providing those services that could help differentiate ourselves. And the less strategic things we can give to a service provider that, if you do your homework, should be able to provide those services more effectively, more efficiently, more responsive than we could as an internal IT organization. And we see that happening. That, in fact, is a large part of the rationale that many argue is why IT is going to go away. If we start and continue to outsource infrastructure to cloud, and at the same time, we're moving more and more application development into the business units, especially those applications that are business unit dependent. The only thing that typically is also left centrally are the common applications, the accounting, payrolls, and things like that. And those are going to be robotic process automated out too. So managing integration, which can be done some other way. So that's why some people are suggesting that the future IT organization, or even the CIO in the long term, might not be there, as IT becomes subsumed as part of the business unit, not IT. And it's all it's happening.
Yeah,
whether you like it or not, whether people are happy about it or not, and it's good. It's good. It's not going to impact the number of jobs and opportunities for IT professionals, because you're still going to need infrastructure people working for the service providers. You're going to need the apps people still doing the apps, respectively. So in the long run, it's not going to impact our jobs, except over time with robotics, we don't know. But suffice it to say, you can agree with that statement or not about the future of IT. We know with certainty it is going through a transformation, and it's going to be very different in the future than what it is right now.
And RPA, I mean, that's like 10 years, 20 years?
Well, it's happening now in some places. And you're going to see some things happening, being impacted a lot sooner. You're going to start seeing a lot more of it, and that's what happens if you take a look in history. Within 3 years, it'll start popping its head more and more of real examples. 5 years, even more, and in 10 years, we'll look back and say, how did we do our business without it?
Yeah.